Welcome back, everybody, and thanks again for being with us here on KXAN News at 4. Now, we are looking outside. It's a pretty gloomy Wednesday overall across central Texas, but there are more changes coming. Meteorologist Tommy House is here tracking a cold front that's moving it through.
Cold front, but some rain. Typically, when we see a front, things dry out. We could also have the clouds and then numerous rounds of showers before the work week wraps up. So let's go in depth on that, and we'll begin with the big picture here. So you'll notice at the current hour, we have a lot of clouds in eastern Texas, moisture, southerly wind, and some rain beginning to pump in. And then toward the west, drier air and cooler air. Through the evening into the early overnight hours, that front's going to slowly move south and east. Look at some of the possible snow up toward the Panhandle, Lubbock, and Amarillo early tomorrow. This continues to build a little bit further south into your Thursday. But notice clouds widespread across Texas and moisture still coming in across Mexico and the Pacific. Well, this is one of those situations that we like to call in the meteorology field overrunning. So imagine a cake slice of cold air. You're going to have this moisture and warm air continue to approach the cooler air. While that happens, warm air rises and it creates cloud cover. Now the smaller wedge of cooler air that we're going to have could bring some fog and rain, but places further up north where there's a big wedge, that's where you can get some sleet and freezing rain. So when fronts occasionally pass, typically in cooler months, you can also still have rounds of some rain, even some wintry precipitation here, but we just have cold rain in our forecast here through the next few days. All right, we'll take you out to the Santa Rita Ranch camera. Right now, cloudy skies, 56 degrees, winds still out of the east-southeast, and 93% for humidity. We're starting to pick up now a little bit of some rain. This builds in east of I-35, Caldwell, Bastrop, Milam, Lee, and Fayette. And then west of I-35, still some pockets of some sunshine still out and about in blue sky as we continue to work through the late afternoon hours. Here's your downtown evening forecast in the Austin area from the 50s till 11 o'clock or so. And then our front arrives around midnight. Tonight, cooling down, we're going to have some cooler than normal temperatures, those winds shifting from the south to the north with an occasional gust, and will be gusty tomorrow. Our temperatures crashing. Our high temperature most likely will be during the overnight hours. Our rain chance around 50% or so, so a little bit more scattered and widespread compared to today. Here's the position of the front as we work through the remainder of the evening overnight. It just quickly crashes through, and then you'll notice the winds are shifting, coming in out of the north. That will continue overnight into your Thursday itself. And watch what happens through the morning. Pretty much the same. Late morning, early afternoon, we're going to close the day with widespread 40s in a bit of a wind chill that could feel like it's in the lower 40s and even upper 30s out in the hill country. So definitely a change in temperature compared to today. Those winds gusting up to around 25 to 30 miles per hour. It's not one of those power outage winds, but I would secure any sort of loose Christmas decorations. You don't want Santa blowing down the street tomorrow afternoon into the evening. What about the rain chance? In this widely scattered, some stay completely dry. Others could get, again, a few showers from time to time. Here's how it looks, clouds and radar. Travis County further east, that light drizzle continuing through the evening hours. And then notice the clouds crashing a little bit further west here. Once the front swings through, it's just going to be additional rounds of some rain building in out of our southwest. This persists through the day tomorrow. Bit of a dry period overnight Thursday into Friday, but watch what happens on Friday. More rain possible. This time could even be a little bit more widespread in its coverage and intensity, but this isn't a heavy rain, a soaking rain. I'm not expecting any sort of lightning or severe flooding. This is just beneficial to combat the drought. Widespread less than 1/4 of an inch. Some could get more if, again, you get lucky. Others could be much less. So we're just thinking up to 1/4 of an inch through the 15 counties to keep an eye on. And beyond that, Saturday, Sunday, into next week, things are looking relatively dry. Although another front is going to be on the way. That's going to be Sunday into Monday. That drops the moisture and dew points. Our air temperature is 63 next Monday. If you don't like the cold, Saturday and the first half of Sunday look pretty good. Highs in the upper 60s, low 70s with the sunshine returning.